Hey guys, what's up? Albert here. Just doing me a later night video. So shooting some stuff on, just talking about my room here at the Mayfair Hotel, and wanted to talk a little about some tiny homes and some cargo-contained hotels for the homeless. So I'm having me a little bit of a drink here, having me my mixed energy drink. I actually mixed some Rockstar that I got from the 99-cent store. These run about 99 cents, a dollar, maybe $1.06 with taxes at like 8%. And what I'm doing is I just mix them with water from these little sparklet containers that I'm getting here at the Mayfair Hotel. Little thirsters, you guys. Yeah, I mix them about 50%. They go twice as far. They don't get me as amped up. And it's a good thing. So, yeah, as far as the tiny homes seem to be a good deal. It's just they're a little tiny. They're like little sheds, very small. And they're like about 8 by 10 maybe, 120 square feet or something, very small. They got a bed, a little air conditioner, a heater, some Wi-Fi, and they're at a facility where they have washers and dryers and they serve 3 meals a day. And then maybe you get a storage container like a trash can to put your valuables in when you first come there, but then you're supposed to put them in your tiny room. So those seem to be good. The city of LA and a lot of places have land that they could put them on, and they go up fairly quick, 3 to 4 months. They get the whole facility, maybe from 40 to 100, regularly about 40 of these tiny homes, which are from single occupancy to double occupancy, a man and a woman. And they even have areas now that they could put, for kennels for your animal. If you bring your animal, like they say, from one leash to another. A lot of people have pets and they don't want to get rid of their pets if they got to move out of tents and stuff, their main companion. So that's a good feature. And the price seems to be reasonable. I'm not exactly sure. They're running about $12,000, or I'm not exactly sure the exact price of those, but a lot of land out here in Los Angeles and other areas that the cities own that they could put these on. And there is a decent, price as far as hooking up electrical, hooking them all together with electrical, installing the washers and dryers, and you need sewage for that. And facilities drop off like containers for like the kitchen areas, for meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And those are usually supplied. And like I said, they usually have washer and dryers and shower facilities on site. So those are real cool. So as far as the price range, those seem pretty reasonable. As far as the price, how much the taxpayer is going to be paying to house a homeless person. How much is it? How much is it to house them in a tiny home? How much is it to house them? Well, there's a $20 bill. How much is it to house them in a container, where they stack all these cargo containers together and turn those into tiny homes? A 40-foot cargo container could be split into almost 4, but actually 2 20-foot rooms, which those seem to be really nice also. But you're looking at the price. What are these costing the taxpayers to house the homeless people and these, the houseless people? Get them back out on the street, off the streets, and get them help, through mental health facilities, addiction counseling, job resume placement, for job placement, get back in the mainstream of life. So yeah, you got the tiny homes, and they seem reasonable, and the containers seem reasonable. And I'm in a hotel. It seems reasonable, but it is pricey. They bring meals a day, 3 meals a day, and many of them are thrown out. Probably half of them are thrown out. When I'm not here, when I'm in San Diego, all my meals just get thrown out. I've even taken them to Skid Row, which is roughly 2 miles away. And, they got so much food down in Skid Row, too. They're like, don't bring any more food. We don't need any more food. So, but it is a big waste, and it's a big expense to the taxpayers, and it's going down the trash every day. So, but hotels are a good feature. I can show you the features in my room. I got my room pretty cleaned up now. I'm ready to go, but they're not supplying me. I have a car, so they're not supplying me with a place to put my car, and that's costing me across the street, which I have to earn money for that, or I had some money saved up, about $150 a month, roughly $5 a day, which isn't bad for people, they're paying to live in a house. They're paying for a place like my room here probably $1,500 a month. I'd say roughly, Rich figured it out to about 12 to 1,500. Downtown LA, the Mayfair, with electricity and water, you're looking at 1,500 to $2,000 a month. Roughly it takes about half a month just to pay for your rent, in your facilities. Then you got two weeks left over for your food and your car insurance and whatever personal items you have and bills also. So 1 or 2 months they stay out of rent and you're on the streets unless you get government subsidized, like with the stimulus checks and the housing assistance. So yeah, I don't know, the hotels are quite expensive. We have $1 billion laid aside to help the homeless here on Skid Row within the next 5 months now. They've used already a month. And Garcetti, Eric Garcetti, still, they're barely getting started. So we're supposed to be able to house them, and they're not going to come up with 40,000 or whatever it is, 10,000 tiny homes in, the next 5 months. So I don't know, this will be interesting, but hopefully long term, I don't see them pulling it off, but hopefully long term we'll get to some solutions. All right, that's all I wanted to say right now. Things are going good. It got me a few bucks to make it by. I got my car insurance, my car parking paid for another month. That was $150, so I'm probably gonna stay here. I was planning on going, but I got everything on these 2 tables here basically ready to go. I got this whole room cleared out, so I have very little. My energy drinks, my phone with my little stand, and I got me a little flashlight for my higher power. Higher power, you gotta have a higher power in your life, folks. And I got a food card ordering food, so I don't even use that much. That's mainly for the 99-cent store to give me some energy drinks and some cookies and snacks. But I am on the dole. I'm getting assistance, and like a lot of people, to try to get back on my feet and give back. I pay taxes, and I got property that I'm paying on right now. And anyways, this and that. So yeah, I'll shut this video down. We'll go on to the next one concerning these tiny homes, teen homeless, anything homeless we're trying to deal with, and other issues too. So things seem to be opening back up. The 15th of this month, June 15th, we're supposed to be done with the mass, so that'll be nice. But that might linger too. So we'll keep you posted on those topics. All right, thanks for watching. Albert Mitra here.